Hi, my loves. Your related girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Baddies shot o'clock episode review, girl. We're finally here at the Baddies Caribbean. Okay, here with a live audience. Let's welcome Janisha to the stage, girl. Look at me, not me. A little what do they call them, girl? I don't even know. My brain is just not working today. If you follow me on Instagram, you know sister was outside. Ooh, yeah. Nigga, I'm back outside. Yeah, they done made me mad, or however that song goes. And so my brain is giving jet lag and I need to go nowhere. So bear with me, y'all. Listen, wherever you are understanding my voice, I need you to hit that like button for me because it's how you say hello. Did your mom ever tell you when you go into somebody's house, you are the first to say hello? And this is how you say hello over here. You come in, you hit that like button. It lets YouTube know, hey, we like what she's doing over here. It's giving what it needs to give. And so this is how we continue to grow the community over here on the channel. And I'd love to have you. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. So let's get into the review because that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. Girl, Zeus gives us a good recap. One thing they're going to do is give us a nice media package and a nice, good recap. And I'm watching a recap and I'm like, wow, a lot has happened. A lot has happened this season, but it still just didn't quite seem like enough. I mean, I know I can't be the only one that feels that way. I mean, we saw fights and this and that. It just somehow didn't land in a way that it just needed to for me anyway. And the first thing we have Nat and Bobby, and he's sitting down and, they're talking about just the whole reunion. That is like, girl, I already know how these girls are feeling. I done had 19, 20 reunions. All of these girls are sitting here scared. I'm not doing none of that right now. Bobby says that he has seen Natalie, display a lot of grace. And I'm wondering if this same grace will be, sent over to someone like a Natalie, or not a Natalie, Tommy. And he basically says, like, well, if Tommy comes on and she's respectful and she apologizes to me, then we can most definitely, talk about those kind of things. But otherwise, it's just going to be up. So Bobby, he's doing his one too. Like, girl, I'm glad that you're here. And this and the third is going to be different. It's going to be a movie, which it ends up being. Okay. Okay, so the girls are kind of just coming in. We're talking. They're getting our makeup done. We see Taseki, Biggie, Mariah, Anna in one room. And Anna is just basically like, girl, I'm my period. My hormones are raging. I really just don't care. It is what it is, blah, 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 blah. And so Mariah comes in and Anna's just like, yeah, well, I hope you're not trying to switch sides in this and the third because you got beef with people. You cool with people. I got beef with. Mariah's like, girl, same to you, girl. You cool with people who I actually fought. So what is you really saying? Like I don't even understand what you're doing. And so they're kind of just talking. Taseki just sitting there being how she do, girl, giving low energy. Well, I already know who on my plate. Biggie is like, yeah, we gotta stay on the same page, girl. Biggie is so glad that she is locked in with Taseki, girl. I know she is so glad. She has found a friend. You got a friend in me, baby. And then we see the replacements, girl, just as corny as they want to be. Gretch comes in, they all hugging on each other, just looking a mess. The only one that looks halfway decent is this girl right here in the black, whoever that is. Callie, you look like Carlissa. I do like the ginger on this girl, but it's giving nothing. KEEVA, you just happy to be here and about you, wherever situation that she was in. And that's all really I gotta say. KEEVA talking like, yeah, I don't care. At the end of the day, it's 8 of us. We came in and we did what we had to do. Mob mentality. I like the girls to stand alone. And so we're back here. Mariah looks good. I don't know what they were doing. Like, this little Anna and Biggie thing wearing the blue and the denim outfits. Taseki is definitely giving, I'm a boxer. I'm a boxer and a track star. Okay. She's a boxer. Krishan's a track star. They're just popping it. They're just popping it. You know how they do before they go on. We're back into Natalie's room, girl. We got some, some Coke, some Sprite. Got to give me a cold pop. All right. And they're back there and they're talking, just getting ready to go on stage. And Natalie is just like, they know us. So I know that they're going to come for us. And Scotty was like, yeah, I know. That's just basically how it is. Scotty, nobody comes for you. For the most part, we all love you, Scotty. Stop it. I like Scotty in the black. What did y'all think? Y'all know I see it from Miss Scotty. So it's going to be hard for me not to, but whatever. The girls are just basically talking. Natalie is popping it, all they just talking about DTP, because DTP, she's a clout chaser, and I'm not doing none of that clout stuff with that girl. Girl, you're always doing clout chasing stuff. If y'all can say that DTP is clout chaser, what's the difference between DTP and Tinka Bella? She does a lot of stuff that seems performative and corny too. So, girl, why are you so mad at Diamond? I don't get it. So Janisha comes on and she's linked up with Saucy, I think it is. Oh, I don't have that slide. Too bad. Janice comes on and she is talking to Saucy. She's like, "Oh girl, are you wearing that?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm wearing this too." And they both basically both wearing black. And I don't know, Janisha didn't seem that interested in Saucy. I mean, at least not to me. But he was just like, "Are you wearing that on stage?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm dressed for the stage." So why would you try to like come on and that's not even your main outfit and do all of this and do all of that, Janisha? Don't do it, sister. So we get a lot of B-roll footage from the oh, here we go. Boom. We get a lot of B-roll footage from look at Sauce. He is a shrimp, girl. He got his feathers and his legs out. We get a lot of B-roll footage from the setup of the stage, and Zeus is just letting us know that they're getting our subscription money. Okay, the subscriptions have hit. All right, and I want you to know that we have built a set and it's looking great. I mean, and it did, and so did Bobby. Bobby comes on and he's looking like Lala Anthony or somebody out there, and he's like, here for the first time live with a studio audience, da 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 da, like doing his whole Bobby Lights thing, which I think he's a good fit for this role. I mean, I like to see him used in a different capacity other than Bobby I Love You Per, which I'm not gonna lie, I can see Bobby I Love You Per season 2. The niggas they was carrying it. Do you hear what I'm saying? What y'all think? Would y'all be here for a Bobby I Love You Per season 2? I will be tuning in. I will be tuning in. We need another handler. The handler, okay? They were so messy. Oh my God. Island Boy. Oh my God. What a mess. Anyway, Janisha comes on stage and she looks beautiful. Wow. She looks beautiful. Scotty doesn't look that beautiful, but Scotty has this sex appeal. And she doesn't give like grown woman sexy either. You get what I'm saying? Like, are y'all feel like she has this very schoolgirl? Oh, me, I don't really know. I'm just an innocent girl, Scotty. What about you? I'm from the whole time she around your husband. You get what I'm saying? Like that sneaky sexy. Janisha's beautiful though. I mean, she's sitting there like Ariel, okay? All right, under the sea. She got the little whatever seashell she got on her yitties, looking good, sitting up tight. She's tight and right though. Anyway, Saucy comes on. He's giving good energy, this, that, and the third. And then the first person we're introduced to is Natalie. She comes out and she's like, "Hey, what's up, y'all? The energy is live. The energy is lit." She looks very comfortable. I don't know what she's doing with these little cat ears and cat mouse. You want to play these little rain door games, Natalie. But good for you, sister. I'm glad you like it. The person next we're introduced to is Scotty. And then so Janisha's like introducing Scotty. And then she was like, "Girl, don't forget with the body. Scotty with the body, girl." Janisha made this look like soon as she seen Scotty come out, she turned her head so quick, bitch. I don't even want to look at you. Ho. I ain't want to look in your direction. Do you hear what I'm saying? That must mean she must be sucking lemon dry. She ain't leaving she ain't leaving nothing left. She ain't nothing left. You hear what I'm saying? Girl, let me stop. Ooh, this is not a live, girl. Ooh, girl, shout out to the girls that be catching the lives. We be going up on a Tuesday. Usually it'd be a Friday. I think I want to do lives on Fridays from now on. Like, what y'all think? Drop in the comments if you be here for a permanent Friday night live. Oh, that sounds cute. Look at me coming up on the fly. Yeah, let's get into it. If y'all be here for like a designated time, girl, get your drinks, get your tea, get your things, get your popcorn, whatever it is, and let's come, chop it up. But we're introduced to Mariah. Girl, the way that Mariah got them crickets, like, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. They did not want to clap for Mariah. Oh my God. And Mariah is still on these bows. Mariah, please put them down. Then we're introduced to Jayla. Jayla looks so beautiful. Jayla is gorgeous. Goodness gracious. Jayla is so beautiful. Very nice girl. Nice gowns, beautiful gowns. You hear what I'm saying? And then we're introduced to Sapphire. She's giving body yada yada. She's got her big pen. She knows how to play a little role. I'm okay with that, Sapphire. I think that that's very cute for you, sister. And then we are introduced to Biggie. Biggie came out with the energy. The crowd was loving Biggie. The crowd was loving Biggie. Do you hear what I'm saying? The crowd goes wild. She had the energy and everything. I'm like, damn, look at Biggie doing her big one. Go ahead, big Dominican, big Biggie. I like that. And then in comes Taseki, girl. I ain't even put nothing up for Taseki. I don't know what it is. She just don't do enough for me. Not in the reality TV space. If she was a battle brawler, okay, not even a battle rapper, bitch, a battle brawler, perhaps I can be like, oh my God, Taseki, that's that girl. Taseki is not a TV girl. She's not. I'm sorry, Taseki. I'm sorry. Anyway, Kylie comes out in her little prom dress, don't like it, with the orange dress and purple hair. Orange dress and purple hair, orange and purple. When did that ever? That just, I mean, if the dress was lavender, I don't understand that. And Jayla was like, oh, she looks cute. She kind of mouthed like she looks cute. Jayla, I didn't see it. Do you like that orange and purple? I don't see it for that. I'm sorry, sister. Orange dress and purple hair. Here she go, come out in her motherfucking swim outfit, girl. Panama Jack. Really though? Not the Panama Jack. Like, girl, and I know that you have your thing and you got your thing going on. However, like, you wearing this outfit like this is just, it just looks a mess. I'm sorry. Even if you did wear your swimsuit, your scuba dive outfit, why you got blue on, powder blue with the pink pants? Like, like, I don't care. Anyway, like, just look. They look a mess. You look a mess. You look a mess. Becky look good. Becky the only one that's looking like something. She look good too, but it's just like, ugh, girl. Anyway, let me move right along because I'll get caught up. Got me so caught up, really feeling that bitch caught up. Make sure I hit that like button, please and thank you. So, boom. Okay, she's out. She looked a mess. They start talking about Saucy said, well, why you put so much on Gretch saying the N-word, but MARIAH was walking around this, that, and the third. And then Jayla was like, well, let me just speak to this real quick, because Jayla was trying to get her stuff in. And she was just like, you know what, I feel like MARIAH, Gretch is a different story because, she was being disrespectful. And I told MARIAH about this. I seen in your Baddies saying the N-word. And then Janisha was like, well, we have to move on, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. So in comes Bianca, girl. Bianca wearing all black. It just got real dark when she came on stage. Bianca is sneaky. So the energy got sneaky. Like, watch yourself, watch your back, sister, with Bianca around. So they do a quick little Bianca recap. And in her little media package, she was just basically saying, like, girl, I'm sending on business for Mariah Land. And I'm like, girl, that's the wrong answer. You're supposed to be sending on business for yourself. So they come back to the stage and she's like, no, you were sending on business for your check. And she was like, yeah, of course I want to check. Of course I'm going to want to check. But the whole thing about it is, MARIAH, I was dealing with you and I wanted to get at her because of the situation with you. And that. So I don't know why you're trying to sit up here and play like you don't know what's going on. And, I don't know. I just feel like that the way she was explaining it and expressing herself, Bianca, I feel like you are correct. You felt some type of way. So they gets up. So MARIAH tries to start over talking Bianca because Bianca's getting hype or whatever. And she was like, oh, you're not going to overtalk me. So MARIAH stands up and walks over trying to talk to Sapphire. And Bianca got over there. And when I tell you $1 million, she might pounce on that, popped her, bah. I ain't even talking about a boop. She bopped her, bah. Like, I'm like, oh my God, she got her together real quick. Eye open, she leaking. She's soaking wet. You hear what I'm saying? And so Bianca gets the wig, throws it all in the crowd. You know what I mean? North Carolina, come on and raise up, baby. She was throwing that wig all around and threw it into the crowd. I'm like, ooh, not good in ghetto. Not the crowd very much with it. So MARIAH's in her back, like, get the cameras out of my face. Get the cameras out of my face. Like, y'all gonna really let her sneak me like this? MARIAH, you went over there knowing that girl got real beef with you. That beef is for real. You made her squander her whole Baddies opportunity for you to be cool with Sapphire. And then another thing too, she was like, MARIAH, you told me you wasn't cool with her. You never told me that. And then Bianca came through with the receipts, girl. They had the text messages up on the screen. I said, ooh, not the text messages up on the screen. New and improved, honey. And MARIAH goes off. I'm talking about I is done. Okay. The I is repping Pyru. And I hope that's the right one, girl. Let me stick in my lane, y'all, before y'all be up under my comments. So MARIAH comes back on the stage, and she tried to get back in there again. And when she got back in there again, Bianca hopped on her again. Bianca was not playing. Like, she was really, really upset. And so MARIAH walks off all beat up, sad, bad, and mad. And she walking off, she's like, get the cameras out of my face or you won't get another season. I am so serious. Like, oh, I'm leaving. She's like, you know what? I'm leaving. And I'm like, MARIAH, you done messed around and got what you wanted, girl. You done messed around and got what you wanted, sister. Bianca comes back on stage and she sits down and she takes her rightful place. Look, they had her wig, playing with her wig. So Scotty was making sure she tried to get that wig back, girl. Scotty was making sure she got her wig back. Bobby was trying to play with it a little bit. This is Mariah. I'm gonna go quick because they be on me. So this is her out here with her shiesty on. Bianca, she come back on stage and I'm like, you know what, good. I'm glad that she ran Mariah off and you still sitting here and staying down, because we didn't even see anything about Bianca behind Mariah. But that was your opportunity, sis. You squandered it for her. And really it's your fault. But, you know, for whatever the case, for all, you know, points and purposes, we'll just let you rock. So anyway, they start talking to Bianca, and Bianca was just like, you know, they talk about Sapphire, and she was like, I don't have no issue with you. And she was like, well, she never apologized and she overtalked or whatever the whole time. They never shook hands because Janice was trying to do the alley-oop, like, well, do you and Sapphire really have beef? And she was like, I wasn't trying to have no beef anyway. And she just kept running up. So it just kept being, and I was been trying to squash it, but you never at that moment said, all right, cool, let's squash it right now. You know, I didn't mean that or whatever. And I feel like, Bianca, you could have easily just extended a little something like this. You would have won some more fans over, like, oh, okay, she has the ability to take accountability, recognize her situation, and come up out of that. Then you could have had a little piece of leg a leg to stand on with Sapphire and thus the rest of the cast. Janisha gave you the alley-oop, but sister, she didn't want to do it. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. She squandered that. But, you know, she was like, well, she wanted to, well, I never even had a chance to do Baddie Shot O'Clock. I don't have no issues with none of these girls. I didn't even have a chance to be with the cast. And so Natalie gets up and she tries to do the Baddie Shot O'Clock, Baddie Shot O'Clock, which I thought was so cute, because it's like, girl, if this is really what you want, you did your big one, let's do it for you right now. And so Biggie's trying to like over talk it, like, girl, no Baddie, like, you, Natalie, you always want to do a Baddie Shot O'Clock. Like, girl, yes. Like, I just feel like it was very cute for Natalie to try to do that, because she understands how much it means to these girls. Biggie wasn't trying to do that because, you know, she's homegirls and locked in with Mariah. But I thought that was very sweet. You know, I really did. Shout out to Natalie for that one. I like that. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm just popping in to make sure you liking this video, girl. It is so like me to have a side conversation within a conversation, is it not? Anyway, y'all, make sure you all are subscribing to the channel, because you're already here. That lets me know that you are my type of person. That lets me know that we go together right now. Basically, I mean, does it not mean that? Anyway, y'all, I hope that you are enjoying the video. Let's hop back into it. Bye. So after that whole situation, Kylie and Nat started talking about, you know, Kylie coming in saying she wanted to be the HBIC. And she was like, yeah, girl, you just came with so much energy off the rip. And I didn't know where you was coming from. And Nat, Kylie's trying to get all hype, like, no, because you was just coming like this. And she's like, nah, you came hard the next day because she had posted something about her spitting on somebody. And she was like, girl, it was a lyric to the song. Kylie, you crashed out thinking that you was about to really come in and dominate, and you didn't even have enough personality, business acumen, and brains to not attach and associate yourself with a girl who none of the Baddies fans like. You didn't even have enough wherewithal to not know to do that. So how could you ever think that you was about to come in and be the HBIC? And she was like, oh yeah, because I don't want no more house meetings. You know, I don't want no more house meetings. It would be like, girl, no. She was like, and so Natalie was engaging the audience, like, y'all like the house meetings, right? Like, yeah, they like the house meetings. Girl, what is you talking about? What the fuck are you even talking about? So Callie comes out and finally says, I'm sorry. Like, good girl, just say you sorry and shut up. So Jayla and Biggie go at it. And I'm just like, girl, Jayla and Biggie, can y'all please just give it up, girl? Can y'all just give it up? I'm so sick of them trying to fight and do all this weird stuff. It just is what it is. So Biggie basically comes out and says, well, I'm not like the other girls who just want to go at Natalie. So I feel like y'all was doing all those lives and doing all that weird stuff. So basically, you know, she was coming at Jayla, and that's why Jayla got upset. Like, well, honestly, Biggie, you should have been said that. So you was really mad at Natalie, but you're just going to come at me. And she went on Beyonce's internet and said that you was going to slap me. So she said it like in her microphone. So Biggie responds like, but I really did though. And she was like, girl, you did not beat me up. And she was like, yeah, but I really, yes, you did, or something. So the second kind of chimes in like, yeah, people on the internet was saying like you kind of lost to the fight with Biggie. Where? Y'all, I'm looking at y'all straight in y'all face and my eyebrows is arching. I'm blinking my eyes real fast. Where did y'all see Jayla get beat up, get whooped on by Biggie? I don't remember that. If y'all did, please make yourself known. Would anybody step forward and tell me when that happened? And then to second girl, why are you? Maybe not. I'm getting upset. I feel the energy shifting. I'm gonna just let it go. I don't remember that. If y'all do, drop it in the comments. So, what happened? they're going back and forth. They're going back and forth. So Jayla tried to get up. The audience is like, fight, fight, fight. So Natalie tries to be like, Natalie throws a quick little, nah, we trying to fight Teddy. We trying to fight Teddy, which is a little alley-oop to kind of go into the next direction. She was like, well, I ain't trying to fight nobody who really don't want to fight. So it is what it is. Like, Taseki, please stop charming him. So they was like, well, we're going to have Tommy come on and this, that, and third. And so so what you call him comes over there. Bobby comes over there and was like, oh, well, let's do a quick lash touch up or some shit like this, whatever he was trying to say. And Tommy starts snapping like, get this extra away from me. Get this extra away from me. Then she hit him like 3 or 4 or 5 times. Stop it. Hitting him. Pow, pow, pow. Like just hitting him, like hitting him in his rib cage. And I'm like, Tommy, what are you doing? Like, why are you hitting Bobby like this? So anyway, she comes out. She walks straight out. And the girls are just looking like, don't say nothing. Natalie tells these two, like, y'all, don't say nothing. I got this. I'm going to just keep my straight face. And so Natalie comes out. Tommy comes out. She's like, yeah, I feel like, y'all ever had a fake friend? Y'all ever had this, that, and the third happen to you and he just really want to beat you? This and the third, the girl's just looking kind of like not looking halfway, but looking for real. And so, they're talking, she's popping and she goes into the center. Tommy looks good, by the way. And so when she's popping it like this, everybody's just sitting back watching Tommy pop it. Natalie's even just sitting back watching her popping it. And so when she comes out, she goes over and she walks over to Natalie. And she was like, Natalie, me and you, we made real money together. Natalie was like, I know. She was like, no, we make real money together. And so they ended up hugging. She was like, listen, this beef is weird. Like at the end of the day, we and you, we are at work right now. I know y'all think it's one thing or whatever, but I'm literally at work right now. And it don't have to be this because honestly, the beef stuff is going to end up, don't nobody want to unalive. Don't nobody want to be unalive. And she was like, that's where beef ends up. And I feel like that was something for real. Like that was something for real. That was something for real because this real beef like this, like we ain't beef for real. We get money. We pretty women. I feel like that's the type of energy that be over there on Now That's TV. Because one of them girls really might get hurt. But in some real life, like we just making TV and entertainment, it don't have to go like that. And so they do a little, they hug a couple of times. Tommy was on one. She was off a good one. Tommy comes, she does her little media package. I was like, girl, where you get that horse from? She was like, girl, we just Googled one. We just Googled a horse. I thought that was so funny. So so then we're introduced to Tinka and Slim at the same time. Bobby had came out and tried to say something to Tommy or whatever, because I think Bobby felt played because she did play him out or whatever. And so when Meatball sees Tinka, Meatball gets right up and they get active. It looked like that first round, like Tinka looked like she really didn't want to do it. But that first round, she wrapped her up. She got into it. She did. She got into it. She started whooping on her. Like, she did. That second round between Meatball and Tinka, I feel like they was wrestling. Like Tinka was using her weight. Meatball was using her weight. It wasn't a lot of hand throwing. And then Slim got in there. Slim, you did all of that to go in there and throw them 1, 2, 3, 4 like punches, girl. Slim, I don't care. Them pants look a mess. This is her over here to the left, all the way to the left. Blonde wig on, terrible pants. You look a mess. I'm sorry. And then Jayla popped in. Like, why would Jayla pop in like that? And so when Tommy saw Jayla pop in, Jayla was like, no, because you was talking about shit on the internet. I never talked about you. Why was you doing it like that? This and the third. So when Jayla popped in, here goes Tommy. Nah, tap. We doing tap in. We doing tap out. Tap in. She was trying to get Tinkerbella to tap in on Jayla because Tommy don't really like Jayla. They probably feel like they all followers or something like this. You get what I'm saying? So it was given kind of like one of those situations. And Tinka was like, I'm not fighting for her or something like this. So she goes over and tries to talk to Meatball again, and she was like, bro, why, like, what's the issue? Like, really, what's the issue? Y'all seen this girl act all weird about me for a chain this whole season. Like, girl, really, what's the issue? And then they got at it again, girl. When they got at it again, it's going to look like Meatball, she sold off on her first because Meatball is mad now. She's just feeling like y'all being disrespectful, so she going for what she know. We see Meatball pick up chairs. We see Meatball really kind of get active. We're going to see a couple of extra situations that's going to unfold. We're going to see Anna and Nunu finally face to face. And then we see small glimpse of DTB and Diamond at some point, which, girl, it's not entertainment at this point for me because that was disgusting and gross. But I feel like Tinka was working Meatball, but I'll be bad with the fights. What do y'all think? Was Tinka getting the best of Meatball? And then I feel like Meatball, she all right because she caught all them fades in her little swim shirt, her Panama jacket. She caught all them fades. She lined it up at the end of the day, so I'm not mad at that completely. But I'm curious to know what you all think. Were you here for it? What did you feel? I hope hopefully Saucy kind of speak up a little bit more the next go around, because his commentary is funny. I could tell from that commentary he really didn't like MARIAH either, from that question, from how he looked at her when she came out, how he was excited he was when MARIAH got bopped. So I'm curious to see what next week's episode will bring. Let me know what you think in the comments. Drop down. As always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. I will see you in the next video. Peace.